out of the smaller teams, from what you've watched so far, where do you think the big shock and upset's coming?
I want to say USA, just because their first game was so impressive, and I'm a huge fan of Aaron Jones, right? Aaron Jones is my guy. Like, I had a chance to meet him a couple of years ago. I can't believe I participated in a sporting venture with this guy, right? Because he's phenomenal. Those 10 sixes he hit for Canada. Like, he's exceptional. I mean, just watching him play, the passion, the enthusiasm. I mean, how often do you see a batter come out there, hit a six, and celebrate every single time? Like, he's just scored a goal in a World Cup final.
They were big sixes too, and he's a small guy. I think one of them was well over 100 meters.
Yeah, one of them was out the ground, wasn't it? They were looking at the replacement ball case quite often, and he is a small guy, but he's very strong, and he's quite it's quite sort of disarming because he's actually quite softly spoken and quite pleasant and quite charming and things like that. And then on a pitch, just brutal, right? The assault that he can come out with. I would love to say USA, but in order for that to happen, they'd need to be either Pakistan or India. That's a tall order.
I think they can beat Pakistan.
They could. They've got the team.
USA beat India or Pakistan.
I mean, yeah,
Could happen.
Can happen. I mean, it has happened before, right? So upsets do happen. And you know what? It'd be brilliant for the game, wouldn't it?
Well, think about it. Now, all of a sudden, you've got a reason for a 5-match T20 series in New York between India and the USA. Or the USA team comes to Pakistan to play a 5-match series in Lahore. Could you imagine? I think nothing but good things could come out of it. But realistically, I think both of those teams have a little bit too much class and high quality in their ranks. I mean, particularly if you look at sort of India's fast bowling or their batting, or even Pakistan's fast bowling, right? You got some of the best bowlers in the world. I think it'll be tough. I think the upset really is going to come from teams that have had a little bit of experience of being there before. So maybe Papua New Guinea. We saw them push the West Indies really hard.
Yeah,
their bowling was impressive.
Absolutely. Maybe the Dutch. They've already got pedigree for big results. Is it even an upset when the Dutch win anymore?
That's what I was going to say. Is it really an upset?
Well, I mean, I reckon that's where your best odds are of like an upset, as it were, from
and also,
an
their
associate
group
team.
is not too bad, right? So they've got South Africa, who they tend to always beat at World Cups, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. You would think Netherlands could possibly turn over one of those, right?
And Bangladesh are coming off a series loss to the USA as well, so it's not like they've had the best prep for coming into this tournament. I mean, I think there will be an upset somewhere. I'd be nervous to put my name against one. I'd love to see, honestly, most people know that my affiliation is with Pakistan, but I'd love to see the USA win a game. There or there, and it's nothing political or an affiliation, but I really love the people involved in USA cricket.